Good morning. Welcome to the Greenfoot Fourplex in Moncton as we get set for provincial playoff action here as the Northern Rivermen are getting set to take on the Southern Rangers. This would be the 4-5 matchup. Rivermen finished 5th place and the Rangers just ahead of them in 4th place. Rivermen control the face-off. Courts cross ice to his partner Hamilton. Gets it ahead now. That's Shannon, throws it toward the goal. First to it now, Stewart chips it down low. Bezo puts it off the wall. Shannon in forechecking. Stewart with it now. Sends it back to the point. Shot, bouncing puck intercepted there by Stevens. Rangers work out into the slot area. And both teams make changes. 14:29 to go here in the opening period. Things starting right on time. Rivermen will be in action again later this evening. 5:30, I believe, is game time. And the Rangers. Morrison intercepts that outlet attempt. Morrison's shot kicked away by Baskin. Baskin in goal here for the Rangers. Mikko Robichaud down in the Rivermen cage. Caleb LeBlanc with it now. LeBlanc circles, throws it back to the point. Hugo St. Pierre. That one comes right on the slot. I don't think Baskin saw that original shot as it came through a lot of traffic. And now the Rivermen are going to have to hustle. First to it will be, hard to see the names here on the Rangers. Shot blocker save. That goes up into the rafters as Robichaud got the blocker on that one. Face-off coming to the glove side of Mikko Robichaud. Rivermen control the face-off. Up the wall now will come Rowan O'Shea. O'Shea, he'll join the rush. Gets it ahead there from Montrose. Montrose centers it, comes right into Baskin, and he'll hold on for a face-off, and we'll get a face-off here to the glove side of Baskin. Montrose, Chesson, and Ward. Up front, Walsh and O'Shea on the blue line. That's Greeley taking the draw for the Rangers. Rangers win it clean back. Arbo with it now. He'll get it up the wall. And Bellier bouncing puck over the stick of Walsh. O'Shea chips it up to the blue line. Not out. I guess it was out. Offside at the Rangers, or correction, at the Rivermen blue line. Rangers make changes. One absentee here, Francis Basque, home nursing the flu. Put in a long night last night, so hopefully we'll see Francis back here later on this afternoon or this evening. And the Rangers will get that one in. O'Shea spins away from the forecheck. Rangers cycle it down low. And now here comes O'Shea. O'Shea puts it on the stick of Walsh. Walsh tried to find Montrose. Looked like Montrose had got a piece of it, but I guess not. And that will go for an icing call. And the face-off comes all the way down into Rivermen territory. McCormick, Shannon, and Stewart. McCormick wins it back to Courts. Courts, he'll backhand it up the wall where Shannon will take over. Shannon gets it ahead out of the reach of Stewart. And Baskin will cover that one up. And we'll get a face-off to the blocker side of goalie Baskin. Referee having a conversation with Baskin. So McCormick set to face off here for the Rivermen. He wins it back. Stewart now with it. Stewart backhands it across where Hamilton gets it down low. Baskin will hold on once again. And face-off will come to the glove side. McCormick. Stevens wins it this time. Bezo takes over. Up the wall now to Cole. Cole gets it ahead. Shannon with it. Shannon, he spins and he'll just send it into Rangers territory. Back to play it is Baskin. Up ice now come the Rangers. That's out of the reach of big hit there as Cameron was given a ride. .12:07 left to go in the opening period here in game number 1 of the Provincial Championship. No score. We'll play 2 15-minute periods, then we'll have a flood, and the final period will be a 20-minute period. Cameron with it now. Cameron, nice stretch pass there for Caleb LeBlanc with speed. LeBlanc tied up there by McKinnon. Cycled down low. Morrison will be in there. That's Casaboom. He gets it up the wall to Alavi. Alavi, cross ice for McKinnon. McKinnon now, he'll drop it. Shot. That's turned away by Mikko Robichaud. Rangers try to center it. Tristan Roy will take over. Roy, he puts it off the wall. It'll be held in at the line by Casaboom. Right to Alavi now. Alavi's shot. That's kicked away by Mikko Robichaud. And the whistle goes as the referee had lost sight of the puck. It had actually scored it loose into that corner. 11:23 to go in the opening period. No score here at the Greenfoot Fourplex. Ice surface D. Not a great vantage point for our camera in these rinks with these corner stands. Liam Walsh will rim it around. It'll be held in by Arbo on the far side. Rowan O'Shea will try and pin it along the wall now. He's hounded by a couple of Rangers. Rangers come away with it. Shot. And Mikko Robichaud follows that one into the glove and will get a face-off once again to his blocker side. 11:06 to go in the opening period. And now up ice comes Cooper Montrose. Bit of room here. Montrose shot, and Baskin will follow that in. Chasson driving the net. Rangers send them in on top of their own goaltender. .10:57 to go. Opening period, no score. Here in Moncton. Justin Ward's ready to take the draw here for the Rivermen. He wins it clean, but that'll leave Rangers territory, and O'Shea has to pick it up. O'Shea snaps one ahead, and that bounces over the stick of Chasson, and that'll go for an icing call. So that'll bring the face-off down in Rivermen territory. We'll go to the blocker side of goalie Robichaud. Ward will take the draw. He wins it again. First to it, though, will be Alavi. It's up the wall to Alexis Chasson. Justin Ward now, he'll gain that red line and send it in, and he'll start a change for the Rivermen. McKinnon with it now here for the Rangers. That's over the stick of O'Shea, and that'll go for an icing. So both teams kind of feeling things out here. Not many great scoring opportunities yet. Hopefully the Rivermen can get on the board here first and put some pressure on the Rangers. As the Rangers come into this as the 4 seed, Rivermen finish 5th in league play. McCormick. Face-off is won back to Lewis, and it's up ice now comes Cole. That one's in the skates of here's the Rangers now. They cycle it down low. That's Shannon tries to chip it by the defender, gets it out into the neutral zone, and the Rangers will throw it right back in. Hamilton, he tries to get it up the wall. That's intercepted by Toole. Centered, O'Toole's shot into the skates of Shannon. Courts now, he'll just bat it out of harm's way, and that one will go for an icing call. And the Rivermen make changes. 9:35 to go in the opening period. Caleb LeBlanc will take the draw. He's got Trenton Morrison and Tristan Roy on his wings. Rangers now one time. That's redirected into the corner. Thrown back to Casaboom at the point. Casaboom will walk the line looking for a shooting lane. Finds a spot, but that one was blocked by Caleb LeBlanc. Centering attempt for the Rangers. Casaboom with it now. He throws it through the traffic. That one's redirected to the corner. LeBlanc first to it there for the Rivermen. LeBlanc sends it up the wall to Morrison. Morrison, he'll lose the handle before he gets to that blue line, and the puck stays in Rivermen territory. That'll be a high stick, and that'll bring a face-off. Again in Rivermen territory. LeBlanc, Roy, and Morrison stay out there up front. Rivermen switch up their blue line. Loose puck laying there and gathered up by Hugo St. Pierre. St. Pierre will gain the red line. He'll throw it in. Bouncing puck. Stopped by Baskin. He has to hurry as Roy was in hard on the forecheck. And up ice comes Greeley now. Greeley, he headmans. Mosher in there, and that's turned away by Mikko Robichaud. Rebound fired just wide. Caleb LeBlanc will gather up the rebound. LeBlanc down the left side. Still got some room. Sharp angle. Baskin, loose puck. As the rebound hopped up and laid in the blue paint, and Roy couldn't get a stick on it. And that shot's wide of the Rivermen goal. Held in at the line there by the Rangers. Cross-ice pass just out of the reach of, that was McKinnon streaking in from his defensive position. Centered, and all alone in front was Allaby, and he fired it wide, I believe, or Mikko may have got a piece of that one. Bank pass here to Tristan Roy. Roy. McKinnon runs him out of room, and up ice comes McKinnon. Rangers now take over. Headman for Montrose. Montrose, he has a bit of room. Montrose has Ward with him. Here's Ward, shot that one off the crossbar. Nice play by Montrose as he feathered it across to Ward, and Ward, not sure Baskin might have got a piece of it, but definitely went off the crossbar. Smith now, he sends it in behind. Held in at the line low by O'Shea. He fires it off the boards here, and Montrose will be first to it. Cooper Montrose centers it, ends up on the stick of Allaby though, and up ice comes Allaby. Allaby tries to get it into Rivermen territory. That goes off the stick of defenseman Courts and ends up in the seating area. McCormick, Stewart, and Shannon. And face-off controlled there by the Rangers and sent down into Rivermen territory. 6:41 to go in the opening period. No score here at the fourplex. Gathered up there by McCormick. He hits Stewart through the neutral zone. Stewart tries to get wide. Shot! Baskin gets a glove on that one. McCormick in trying to pick away that loose puck. Shannon joins the battle. Shannon with it now. Shannon. Shot. That's off a stick. Stewart with it now. Stewart throws it toward the goal. Right in front. McCormick can't get a stick on it. He's banging away at the loose puck. And Lewis will send it up ice. Cole and O'Toole. O'Toole has to put on the brakes at the blue line to stay onside. Centering attempt. Bounces off of a Riverman stick. McCormick gets it ahead. Shannon now. 2-on-1 here. Couldn't get to it. Him and Stewart had an opportunity. So the Rivermen generating a few opportunities here now. Here comes Stewart through the neutral zone. Still has it on his stick. Waiting for reinforcements. He'll cycle it down low and head off on a change. .5:27 to go in the open period. Going to be a penalty coming up here to the Rangers as the Hugo St. Pierre's stick was knocked out of his hand. That'll be a slashing call. .5:18 to go. Ward, Montrose, and Chesson will start the power play. Cameron and St. Pierre on the blue line. Here's Arbo now. He's hounded there by Montrose. Montrose tries to get it back to the point. Good job by Montrose to keep that puck moving. Still has it there. He's being hounded by Arbo. Montrose kicks it ahead to himself. Bouncing puck now. Ward will chop that into the corner. Here's Ward with it now. He'll try and get things set up. He'll throw it back to the point to Cameron. Cameron walks the line. Shot through traffic. That hits Montrose. Montrose shot. And the whistle had gone before the puck was poked into the open net. So 4:47 to go. Minute and 29 left in the penalty to the Rangers. Tristan Roy will take the draw. Roy wins it clean. Back to Courts. Courts will get it to Stewart. Stewart finds Roy. He couldn't handle the pass. Here's Courts with it now. Courts, he'll rim it back around where it came from. Morrison will be first to it. He throws it back to Courts. Courts chips it ahead there for Roy. Roy still has it on his stick. Trying to find... Here's Courts now. Courts back. That pass misses Stewart. And Bellier will send it down into Rivermen territory. And back to get it is Stewart. 4:13 to go. 54 seconds left in the Rivermen power play. Stewart still has it on his stick. Holding off there, McKinnon. Courts now. He gets it across to LeBlanc. LeBlanc back to Roy. His one-timer was blocked there by the Rivermen. Now Stewart, he turns it over at the blue line. In comes the Rangers. Shot. And that's up into the netting behind goalie Mikko Robichaud. .3:31 left in the opening period. No score here in game number 1 at Provincials weekend. 12 seconds left in the penalty to the Rangers. Allaby now with it. He'll just throw it toward the goal. That was Smith sneaking in there trying to generate something. Penalty has expired. Rivermen didn't generate much off of that power play. Here's McQuaid now. Long stretch pass to the red line. Finds Allaby on the far side. He'll just throw it in. Tried to find Smith out on the doorstep. He couldn't get a shot away. O'Shea back to gather it in. O'Shea, he banks it off the boards. Arbo through traffic. That's turned away by Mikko Robichaud. One time there from the top of the circle by Allaby, and that one's gathered in and held on for a face-off by goalie Robichaud. 2.5 minutes to go in the opening period. Still no score here in this opening match. Face-off controlled there by the Rangers. That was Lewis walked in. His shot was sent wide of the goal. Hamilton there. That's Bezo with it. Bezo goes cross ice to his partner Lewis. Lewis will cycle it in behind the goal. O'Toole with it now. He throws it back to Bezo. Bezo tries to find a shooting lane. Good shot block there by Stewart as he took that one in the shin pad. Courts now hounding his man in the corner. Shannon takes over. Headman's for Stewart. Stewart, he's given a ride there by Lewis. Lewis walks around Shannon. He puts it off the skates of the linesman. And the Rivermen back to gather it up. That's Dallas Hamilton. He'll look up ice, turns it over right there to, tried to go cross ice and ended up turning it over. Stewart picks it up. And Stewart will gain the red line, sends it in, and he'll head off on a change. 1:15 left now. Turned over at the red line by the Rangers. Bezo chips it ahead. Cameron gets a piece of him. Drop pass. Can't handle it there for the Rangers. They'll just send it into the corner. Hugo St. Pierre, now LeBlanc. LeBlanc's got a bit of room here down the right side. Caleb LeBlanc, shot, rebound! Tristan Roy couldn't find that rebound as LeBlanc's shot came right out into dangerous area and Roy couldn't get a handle on it. Rimmed all the way around. That'll get by Roy. Good opportunity again there for the Rivermen. 35 seconds left now. LeBlanc gets it ahead for Morrison. No icing, and that hopped over the stick of McKinnon. And now McKinnon will join the rush. McKinnon still has it on his stick. Shot from a sharp angle. That one's steered away by goalie Robichaud. Rivermen can't get it out of their own zone. 7 seconds to go here. And that will clear the zone, and that should do it for the opening period. And after 15 minutes of play in period number 1, Rivermen and Rangers, no score here in this opening matchup. So we'll play another 15-minute period, and then we will flood, and then the third period will be a 20-minute period.
Got my phone up. Just gonna go to the bathroom. It's not muted?
So Mikko Robichaud will make his way down here to the near net. Robichaud has been fairly busy in that opening period. Not sure what the shots were. I'm guessing shots on goal, probably a slight advantage to the Rangers. Rivermen did have a couple of good scoring chances. One crossbar as Justin Ward put one off a crossbar. So we're just about set to get period number 2 underway. Chesson, Ward, and Stewart up front. And the Rangers, here's Smith now. Smith, Allaby picks that up, scores! So that was 13 seconds into the second period. Allaby walked in from the hash marks and fired one by the glove of Mikko Robichaud. And the Rangers get on the board here first. Shannon goes cross ice for Stewart. Stewart sends it toward the goal. McCormick couldn't get a stick on that one. Lewis with it now. Lewis. Shannon knocks it off his stick. Ports takes over. In the skates of Stewart. Puts it by. That was Lewis, sent him to the ice. Hamilton, he'll hold it in, fires it toward the goal, redirected, that ends up wide of the target. McCormick sends it in behind the goal. Shannon chips it ahead. Bezo throws it behind his own net to Lewis, who will send it up the wall. McCormick, though, is able to intercept that one. Bezo with it now. Shannon takes it off the stick of O'Toole, so Shannon's going to head off on a change. Bouncing puck now, LeBlanc fires through traffic. That's into the shin pads of one of the Rangers defenders. And the Rangers will send it the length of the ice. And that'll go for an icing call. 13:28 to go, 1-0 lead for the Rangers. Period number 2 underway here. Tristan Roy takes that draw. It's tied up at the dot and controlled there by the Rangers. Rangers outlet pass, one-timed. And going to be a penalty behind the play. It looks like Tristan Roy is going off. 4 minutes is the indicator. Head contact. So now we'll see the Rangers power play. See what goes up on the board here, but it looked like the referee made the signal for 4 minutes. And it is 4-minute penalty to Tristan Roy on a head contact call. Morrison couldn't get a stick at it. He made a swipe at it. It's held in there by the Rangers. Bellier throws it back to Bezo. Bezo, that's redirected up over top of the Rivermen goal. Here's Allaby now. Allaby down low to Bellier. Bellier back to McKinnon. McKinnon trying to find a shooting lane. Here's Allaby now. He couldn't handle the pass. Allaby back to McKinnon. McKinnon, he's looking for that shooting lane. Finds Bezo. Bezo across to Allaby. Allaby's shot turned away by Robichaud. Rebound was fired wide of the goal. Cameron flips it off the glass, but that won't leave Rivermen territory. Shot gloved and held on there by goalie Robichaud. 12:25 to go, 3:10 left in the penalty to Roy. $12:25. to go in period number 2, and the Rangers have a 1-0 lead, and they'll be on the power play for the next 3 minutes or less. Here's Lewis with it now. Lewis feathers one through, is redirected, ended up wide of the goal. Ward tried to get a stick on it. Cole has it now for the Rangers. He leaves it there for Stevens. Stevens banks it back to Lewis. Lewis throws it through traffic, and that's paddled to the corner by Robichaud. Good stick by Chesson. Now O'Toole with it. O'Toole back to Lewis. Lewis finds O'Toole here at the dot. Tries to center it. Stick by Hamilton. Hamilton gets a stick on it and sends it into the netting behind goalie Robichaud, and the Rivermen will send out some fresh legs here on the penalty kill. McCormick, Shannon. Walsh and O'Shea on the blue line. 2.5 minutes left in the penalty to Tristan Roy. Smith takes the draw here against McCormick. McCormick wins it, but the Rivermen can't get it out of Rangers or their own zone. Centering attempt there by Allaby. Here's McKinnon. Walking the line, finds Bellier. Bellier gets it back to McKinnon. McKinnon goes cross ice to Bizot. Bizot. Traffic in front of Robichaud. Cross ice, shot, and Nico Robichaud. He gathers it in and holds on. Two minutes and 2 seconds left in the Rivermen 4-minute penalty. McCormick will take the draw against Smith. Won by the Rangers, back to Bizot. Bizot down low to Allaby. Allaby finds Smith. Smith back up the wall to Allaby. Allaby down low, centering attempt. And the Rivermen still can't get it out. Ends up right on the stick of McKinnon. Shannon blocks that shot. And high off the glass, and he'll relieve the pressure and head off to the bench. He took that one in the ankle area. And now up ice come the Rangers. 1.5 minutes left in that 4-minute penalty. Robichaud went out but decided to head back into his net. Stewart will be first to it, and he'll get it out off the linesman. Ends up on the stick of Caleb LeBlanc. Caleb LeBlanc, he's being hounded, shot, and Baskin will hold that one, and we'll get a face-off to the glove side of the Rangers goaltender, Baskin. 1 minute and 17 left in the Rangers power play. LeBlanc, Stewart, Ports, and Hugo St. Pierre out here to try and kill off this final 1 minute and 17. Puck ends up down low where Caleb LeBlanc bumps his man. And up ice comes O'Toole. O'Toole will send it into Rivermen territory. Banks around where Quartz will be first to it. He couldn't get his stick on it. Loose puck. And Stewart couldn't get it out, and that will finally bounce its way out into the neutral zone. 43 seconds left in the penalty to Roy. 9:50 to go in period number 2, and the Rangers holding on to a 1-0 lead. Shot, rebound. Stewart gets out of the harm's way. Back to the point now, that's Arbo. Shot through traffic, Quartz spins, and he'll get it the length of the ice. 11 seconds left in the Rangers power play. Stewart spins, looks, and he'll fire at the length of the ice. And he'll finish off the change here, get fresh legs out, and the penalty has expired. Rivermen kill off the 4-minute penalty to Roy. Shot saved there by Robichaud as Baskin had busted in all alone down here on the blocker's side. O'Shea, he'll try and bump it ahead, but that'll be held in at the blue line by the Rangers. Free traffic, that's redirected out of harm's way. Montrose, Ward over there. Montrose was trying to leak out, but Ward couldn't get his stick on it. O'Shea cycles it. Justin Ward will send it back where it came from. O'Shea, he's hit, looked like a penalty there, no call, as O'Shea was sent into the boards. Now here comes Ward. Ward will flip it ahead. Montrose, he overskates it, and then Alexis Chasson, puck bounced over his stick. Arbo, he's being hounded by Chasson, and Mikko Robichaud will glove that one and hold on for a face-off here with 8:10 to go in the opening period. 1-0 lead for the Rangers. McCormick will take the draw against Greeley. Greeley wins it. That shot into the skates of McCormick. St. Pierre puts it off the glass. Here goes Hugo St. Pierre. He'll join the rush. St. Pierre down the right side, throws it toward the goal. Baskin gloves it. .7:55 left here in the opening period, or the second period, correction. That's rimmed around by the Rangers, and they'll look up ice. Intercepted there at the red line, but the Rangers will regain possession, send it in. Mikko Robichaud sends it up the wall. Shannon's going to have to hustle. He'll circle back, throws it up the wall. He's sent to the ice there by Bellier. Head for Stewart. Stewart, he has it knocked off his stick at the red line. Cameron. St. Pierre had to hustle as Cameron threw him that pass, and he was under pressure. Shot. Robichaud gets a piece of that, and he'll hold on for a face-off. 7:12 left here in period number 2. Rangers holding on to a 1-0 lead as they struck early in period number 2, 13 seconds into the period. Courts now, he'll look up ice. Chips it ahead there for Roy. Roy's bumped off the puck by Bizot. Lewis with it now, Lewis. He'll look up ice. Lewis still has it. He'll join the rush here. Hamilton will knock it off his stick. Smith will be first to it. Centering attempt picked up by Tristan Roy. Roy gets it ahead for Morrison. Morrison couldn't get a stick on it. Here's Hamilton now. He's under pressure. Smith, backhand off the crossbar as Rivermen turned it over in the slot. And Smith was in all alone and backhanded it up over Robichaud, but hit the crossbar. That's off the side of the net by Moffat. LeBlanc with it now. LeBlanc, he can't get it out of Rivermen territory. Morrison takes another whack at it. Here comes Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc works his way in, still has it. Couldn't get a shot off though, as Rangers defenders did a good job to tie him up. Bizot drops it into the slot. Alabi shot, and that is followed into the glove of Mikko Robichaud. Rimmed around, it'll leave Rivermen territory where Arbo will have to regroup into his own zone. He goes cross ice to his partner. O'Toole will chip it ahead. Walsh with it now. Walsh threw a soft one across there for O'Shea. That was intercepted by the Rangers. Walsh with it now. He's being watched by Moffat. Ahead it goes to Chasson. Chasson from the right side puts on the brakes. Tried to cycle it. 3 Rangers converge on him though. Good board work there by Chasson as he was battling a couple of Rangers. Chasson, he's bumped by Arbo. Montrose finds Ward. Ward gets it down to Walsh. Walsh through traffic, and that's just wide of the far post. O'Shea picks that one up. Banks it off the boards, and that's going to go for an icing call. .4:24 to go in the second period. Rangers holding on to that 1-0 lead. Stewart, Shannon, and McCormick over the boards for the Rivermen up front. Hugo, St. Pierre, and Cameron on the blue line. Rangers make a final change here as they have last change. Coming in as the higher seed. Back to the point. Shot through traffic. Robichaud knocks that one to the corner. Stewart takes over. Gets it ahead for Shannon. Shannon, he'll find McCormick. McCormick now, he tries to get it into... And that'll be an icing call as... puck was just out of the reach of the outlet for the Rangers. 4:02 to go in period number 2. 1-0 lead for the Rangers. McCormick takes the draw. He wins it. Out there by Stewart. Spins. Flips it toward the goal. Shannon on the rebound. McCormick takes a whack at it. Into the slot. St. Pierre will keep it in. Shot. Bouncing puck. Rangers now with it. Up the wall. Smith leaves it there for Allaby. Allaby finds the trailer. McKinnon, he takes a whack at the rebound. Stewart now, he'll head up the left side. Got one man to beat. Here's Stewart. Shot, rebound. Baskin with the big save. Cycled back in behind the Rangers goal. They head up ice. Makes its way to the neutral zone where Courts takes over. Courts tries to bank it ahead. McKinnon picks it up there for the Rangers. Here comes Baskin, 2-on-1 developing. Courts gonna have to hustle. Scores. .256 to go and the Rangers strike again. Two-on-one. The Rivermen got caught up ice. Two nothing lead here now for the Rangers. Walsh got a piece of that one, so that'll negate the icing call. O'Shea, now he sidesteps Bellier. He finds Morrison. Morrison tried to leave it there for LeBlanc. Centering attempt, here's Tristan Roy. Shot, blockered there. Rebound, Morrison fires it. That ended up wide of the goal. Here's Roy again now. Roy fires through traffic. That missed the target. Caleb LeBlanc tried to cycle it. No icing. Walsh will beat that one to the red line. Walsh banks it to his partner O'Shea, who puts it up the wall, but that'll be intercepted by Greeley. That shot off the post. Held in there by the Rangers momentarily, but ends up skipping away out into the neutral zone, and the Rangers will fire it in with 1:38 to go here. O'Shea up the wall to Tristan Roy. Roy sidesteps one check. O'Toole, he sends it in. Cole tried to center it. Bouncing puck makes its way to the slot, and Robichaud had to clear that one out of harm's way. McKinnon's shot doesn't find its way through the traffic. Justin Ward will take over and just send it out of harm's way. And then the Rivermen will take an icing here as they were scrambling in their own zone. .102 left in that second period. Scoreboard says 1-0, but the Rangers are up 2-0 here as they struck early and with about 3 minutes to go. Justin Ward takes the draw. Allaby tries to center it. Final minute here in the second period. Through traffic. McQuaid's shot was off a Riverman stick. And arm goes up. Penalty coming to, I believe, the Rangers for holding the stick. Two-minute penalty for holding the stick. 44.9 seconds, so the Rivermen will go on a power play. I think the Rangers thought the penalty was going to be on the Rivermen. Discussion going on down there with the official. Tristan Roy will take the draw. It's on the wall. Stewart goes cross ice for Courts. Courts through traffic. Rebound. Laying in the slot. The Rivermen can't get a stick on it. Now Stewart will take over. Stewart throws it down low to LeBlanc. LeBlanc still has it through traffic. Tristan Roy with it now. Roy. Cross ice. That's intercepted by the Rangers. Robichaud takes over with 17 seconds left. Courts. Up ice he heads. 12 seconds left. Here's LeBlanc. 10 seconds. Shot. Low shot. Redirected by McKinnon to the corner. Stewart will take a whack at it. 3 seconds. And the horn will go. So that'll end period number 2. The Rivermen will start the third period on the power play. Look to get on the board here and see if they can cut into this Rangers lead. So we will break away from the action and be back for period number 3. And we are back here for the third period. I believe it's supposed to be 20 minutes up on the clock here for this. Saying 15, but the referees had it over. It is going to be a 20-minute period for the U15 division. U13, U14 are 15-minute periods. So we're waiting for the adjustment. There it is, up on the clock now, 20 minutes. So the Rivermen will start on the power play, see if they can get something going here. Caleb LeBlanc takes the draw, it's tied up at the dot, and controlled by Courts. He shovels it across to Stewart. Stewart up ice to Roy. Roy, he'll gain the zone. Tristan Roy now circles, sends it along the wall where Courts will try to kick it ahead to himself. Battling away now, here's Caleb LeBlanc. Roy leaves it for LeBlanc. LeBlanc sends it through the crease, nobody there. And the net came off behind goalie Baskin. Pretty rough looking nets here at this arena as they don't have any padding or anything across those back posts. So Roy will take the draw with 19:33 to go and 48 seconds left in the Rivermen power play. Tied up at the dot. LeBlanc shot just wide of the goal. And that's sent all the way down into Rivermen territory. Robichaud tried to set it up. Stewart will backhand it across to Courts. Courts leaves it there for Stewart. Stewart through the neutral zone. Rims it around to the other side where Tristan Roy will gather it. He sends it back where it came from. Nobody there for the Rivermen though. Courts will make his way there. And that's sent out of Rivermen territory. 14 seconds left in the power play. And now up ice comes Stewart. 4 seconds, 3 seconds now. The penalty's just set to expire. Stewart tried to fire one into the traffic. Down the wall, here's Stewart. Still with it, goes cross ice for Walsh. Walsh through the traffic, and Baskin sees that one all the way and follows it into his glove and holds on for a face-off. 18:29 to go here in the third period. And the Rangers with a 2-0 lead over the Rivermen. Rangers win the draw. Here's Arbo with it now. Arbo banks it off the boards. Makes its way to the blue line, but not out. But the Rivermen thought it was out as they went and tagged up. Shannon sent his man O'Toole to the ice. Montrose sidesteps the check. Puck ends up staying in Rivermen territory. It's rimmed around now. Held in there by the Rangers again. O'Shea keeping an eye on his man. McCormick strips it off of. Held in at the line. That's redirected. Rivermen pinned in their own zone here, struggling. Shot, save there as Smith right from the dot with a good shot. And Mikko Robichaud once again solid in the Rivermen crease. Here's Lewis. Ward gets a piece of it, bats it ahead. Held in at the line though by the Rangers. Bezo shot through traffic. And Mikko Robichaud with a good look at that one, and he'll steer that one into the Rivermen letters. And he'll hold on for a face-off. Justin Ward here to take the draw against Marshall Smith. Smith wins it back to Bezo. Bezo now, Bezo. He'll just throw it into the corner. Allaby tries to skate onto it. Lewis holds it in at the line. Bank pass there to Allaby. Allaby shot off the post. Bezo holds it in at the line. Rangers keep it down low. That's Smith. Smith tries to shovel it ahead. Stewart chips it ahead, out into the neutral zone. Overskated there now. Good play by Courts to come across and disrupt that one. Up ice comes Courts. Courts gains the blue line. Shot, that's off a Ranger stick. Ward will hold it in at the blue line. Lewis banks it to his partner Bezo. Back to Lewis. He goes across to Bezo. Bezo joins the rush. Rivermen have to be careful here. And Bezo cycles it back in behind the Rivermen net. Here's Stewart now, kicks it ahead to himself. He's got Chasson driving the net, and Baskin. Glove save. So he followed that one into the glove. 15-25. Left to go in the third period, and the Rangers holding on to a 2-0 lead. Tristan Roy set the draw, take the draw against Greeley. Roy wins it to LeBlanc. Finds Walsh, but his shot was blocked and sent back down into Rivermen territory. Casaboom through traffic. Loose puck. And the Rangers gather up the rebound and score. Robichaud stopped the first one. However, the rebound was picked up there by the Rangers. And now the Rangers with a 3-0 lead. .14:59 to go. Rangers in their own zone. I believe that was Casaboom. His shot. And the Rivermen will make changes here up front. Shannon, Stewart, and McCormick. McCormick wins the face-off, rims it around to Shannon. Shannon tries to knife it ahead. Bouncing puck held in at the line, though, by Moffat on the far side. Bezo with it now. Bezo. Back to the point to O'Toole. His shot makes it through the traffic and gloved and held on by Mikko Robichaud. Shannon with it. Spins away from the forecheck. Loses it in his Skatesel. And puck stays in Rivermen territory. Cameron. That's thrown to Arbo. Arbo through traffic. Shannon redirected that one. And that'll leave the Rivermen zone. .44 to go in the third period and a 3-0 lead for the Southern Rangers. Robichaud stops it behind his own net. Courts throws it up the wall to Montrose. He can't get it out of Rivermen territory. Moffat with it now. Moffat. He's being watched by Courts. Ward joins the battle. Justin Ward will take over. Up ice comes Justin Ward. Sidesteps one check. Gains speed through the neutral zone. Justin Ward will rim it around. Baskin can't get it stopped. Montrose can't get there for the Rivermen. Here's Ward now. He took a swipe at it. Hamilton will send it right back into Ranger territory. Justin Ward on the forecheck. McQuaid, he loses a handle on it. Cross ice for Bellier. Bellier puts it on the stick of, not sure who that is on the far side. Troop, I believe, maybe. Caleb LeBlanc now. He backhands it ahead. Montrose gets it back to him. Bizot. Held in momentarily, but that'll make its way now into the neutral zone by the Rangers. Rangers with it. LeBlanc watching his man. Bizot to the top of the circle. High shot, and that's into the glove of goalie Robichaud. 11:46 to go in the third period. Caleb LeBlanc to take the draw. He's got Morrison and Roy. Caleb LeBlanc will take over. Chips it by McKinnon. Caleb LeBlanc now centers it. Just out of the reach of Tristan Roy as it ended up behind him. O'Toole with it now for the Rangers. Back to McKinnon. McKinnon leaves it there for O'Toole. Puck bounced off of his stick. Headman there for Roy. And that goes off the stick of Morrison and into the wall behind the scorekeeper. Clock still running here. Should have been 11 minutes. About 10 seconds rolled off. See what they do. Here's Allaby with it now. Allaby backhands it, cross crease. Ends up behind the Rivermen goal. Allaby back to the point. Allaby with it again. He'll throw it down low to Smith has it now. Smith up the wall. That's Hamilton. Gets it to Shannon. Shannon just out of the reach of Montrose. Montrose will send it into Rivermen territory. Shannon with it. Shannon tried to center it. Nobody there for the Rivermen though. And that will leave Rivermen territory. Rivermen back onside though now. Here's LeBlanc. LeBlanc. LeBlanc was looking for Walsh on the far side. Puck hit a Rangers defender and dribbled slowly into goalie Baskin. McCormick, Stewart, and LeBlanc up front. Cameron. Here's Stewart now. Stewart with some room, walks in, fires through traffic, and that's off of Stevens. Centering attempt, and that's kicked away by Robichaud. Backhanded in behind the Rivermen goal, where O'Toole will be first to it. Stewart now looks up ice. Tried to find LeBlanc, that was out of his reach. And that'll go for an icing call. .9:14 left in the third period. 3-0 lead for the Rangers. Chasson tried to get it ahead. That's just behind Tristan Roy. He got a stick on it to slow it down. Chasson overskated that one. Hamilton back to his feet. Puck centered and Mikko Robichaud will gather that one in and hold on. Rivermen sends Stewart, LeBlanc, and McCormick back over the boards. .8:39 to go in the third period. 3-0 lead for the Rangers. Rivermen got to get something going here quickly. That shot blocker to the corner by Robichaud. Lewis, he'll throw it down in the corner. Up the wall, now Stewart with it. Stewart. Cross ice, jumps over the stick of LeBlanc. LeBlanc, he'll be... And the Rangers will take a face-off. Face-off control by the Rangers. Bezo gets it up the wall, and Walsh will take over. He'll send it right back in. McCormick, cross ice to LeBlanc, off the mask. Right off the forehead of goalie Baskin. .8:01 left to go here. 3-0 lead for the Rangers. Roy, Shannon, and Montrose. Tied up at the dot. Roy, Montrose keeps it down low. Roy tries to Pin it on the wall. Right here in front of us, Tristan Roy still has it. Knocked off his stick though by McKinnon. McKinnon will head up ice. First to it is Hugo St. Pierre. Here's the Rangers now. Spin, fires, and Mikko Robichaud will hold on for a face-off. Draw set to come to the glove side of Robichaud. 7:26 left in the third period. Casaboom looking for a shooting lane through traffic. That's blockered, and that'll make its way into the netting. Bring a face-off over to the glove side of goalie Robichaud. Cameron, he'll go back and gather it up. Rims it around where Montrose will try and get it out of Rivermen territory. Up Montrose, cross ice to Shannon. Shannon backhands it up the wall. Makes its way to the neutral zone. That's knocked down by Montrose. Montrose tried to center it. Going to be a penalty coming up here to the Rangers. Probably going to be a holding call, I would say. As Casaboom had to pull at Montrose. So the Rivermen, good opportunity to get on the board here. 6:50 left in the third period. LeBlanc will take the draw for the Rivermen. He wins it clean, back to Hamilton, cross to Stewart, through traffic. And that's gloved by Baskin. McCormick will take this draw. Tied up, kick back. Stewart goes across to Hamilton. Hamilton through traffic, rebound. Stewart thought about setting it up for LeBlanc, but LeBlanc was watched closely by McQuaid. And Stewart will cut back to the middle now. 1:30 left. Here's LeBlanc. He finds LeBlanc at the red line. Caleb LeBlanc. He puts on the brakes and spins. LeBlanc cross. Stewart, or that's Hamilton, sorry, couldn't keep it in at the red line or at the blue line. Stewart now with some speed. Still has it. Chips it ahead. McQuaid will knock that off his stick, bats away at it, held in by LeBlanc. Hamilton with it. He'll rim it around here, where LeBlanc will send it back to Stewart. He goes across to LeBlanc, Hamilton. Hamilton through the traffic. McCormick swipes at it, can't get his stick on it. And that one's sent up into the steel beam behind the Rangers bench. 5:41 to go. 51 seconds left in the Rivermen power play. Chesson, Ward, and Roy up front. Cameron and Shannon will be on the blue line. And that's control where Roy sends it across to Cameron. Cameron throws it to Roy, who was under a lot of pressure there. And the Rangers get it down into Rivermen territory now and chew away at valuable seconds off the power play. Shannon. Shannon leaves it there for Ward. Justin Ward now, he'll give it to Cameron. Here's Tristan Roy. Tristan Roy with a bit of room. Roy throws it back to Ward, who circles it around. Cameron will be first to it. Cameron to Shannon through traffic. He missed the target. Justin Ward with it now. Ward through the traffic. Batting away at it is Alexis Chasson. And Baskin gathers it in and holds on. Penalty has expired. Teams back to even strength. Justin Ward will take the draw. Roy, his shot knocked down, and puck floats into goalie Baskin, and he'll hold on for a face-off. Justin Ward again here, taking the draw. Tied up at the dot. Controlled there by the Rangers, though. O'Toole. Penalty coming up here. Looks like they're both headed off, Ward and Stevens. Coincidentals, I believe, will be 5 aside here. McCormick, Stewart, and LeBlanc. O'Shea and Walsh on the back end. Face off, one back to Walsh. Gets it across to O'Shea. Floats it ahead, and the Rangers. That icing's waved off. McCormick's in on the forecheck. Good job by McCormick. Tried to center it. Greeley takes over, though. Greeley steps out in front of his own net, gets it up the wall to Cole. Cole finds O'Toole, his shot wide of the goal. McKinnon shot through traffic, hit his own man, ends up in the corner, and that's going to be rimmed around where Lewis will hold it in at the blue line. LeBlanc chips it ahead for Stewart. Stewart. O'Toole met there by Walsh. Walsh sends it up the wall to Caleb LeBlanc. LeBlanc, he's stripped of the puck there. Shot, kick to the corner. Liam Walsh with it now. Walsh, he has it knocked off his stick. Stewart puts it off the boards to LeBlanc. Rivermen are offside. LeBlanc's got to get onside. McKinnon now, he finds O'Toole in the neutral zone. 3:10 left to go in the third period. 3-0 lead for the Rangers. O'Shea makes a nice move there to get by one defender. And the puck finds its way to the stick of the Rangers. 2:50 to go. That will go for an icing call as it was behind Alexis Chasson. Couldn't handle that one. Backhanded there, down low. Here's McQuaid. McQuaid fires it wide of the goal. 2:30 to go in the third period and a 3-0 lead for the Rangers. That shot's kicked away by Robichaud. Chasson trying to get in behind the Rangers defenders with 2 minutes to go here. And that'll go for icing. LeBlanc, Stewart, and McCormick over the boards again, up front. Here's Bezo. Bezo, his shot wide of the target. LeBlanc sends it toward the goal. Rebounds. McCormick tried to center it. LeBlanc couldn't get his stick on it. Rivermen net is empty. LeBlanc now. LeBlanc. Shot. That's up over the crossbar. Cameron will try and pinch in and hold it. Shannon back to get it. Shannon backhands it. Cameron gets it ahead. Nobody there for the Rivermen. Here's Bezo. Bezo with it now. O'Toole. Caleb LeBlanc with it. Rivermen can't get possession here, and they'll get an icing call. .105 left in the third period. Caleb LeBlanc will take the draw for the Rivermen. One there by the Rangers. Courts with it. Courts had it knocked off his stick. Held in at the line by Stewart. He goes cross ice for Roy. We're into the final minute of play in the third period. And it'll make its way to the neutral zone. Rangers. McQuaid with all kinds of time. He'll send it up ice. Here's Smith. Smith's shot wide of the goal. 30 seconds to play. LeBlanc now. That shot will find its way into the empty net as Allaby fired it into the empty goal. And that will salt things away as the Rangers now up 4-0. .8 seconds to go. And Montrose will slap it into Rangers territory. Puck tied up on the wall, 8 seconds to go. Chasson comes in, tries to disrupt it. Stevens chopping away at him. And the horn goes to end the opening game here. Rivermen will be back in action at 5:30 tonight when they take on the Moncton Hawks in game number 2. So that is it for this morning. We'll be back on the air this evening for game number 2.